You're watching KTN Prime. Now, the Ministry of Transport says Kenya Airways and the Kenya Airports Authority will continue to operate as independent entities even as the government moves to consolidate assets of the two institutions to ensure competitiveness of the loss-making national carrier. Now, the Chief Administrative Secretary for Transport, Christopher Obure, says the taxpayer stands to lose billions of shillings to KQ lenders through a 75 billion shilling government sovereign bond should the national carrier collapse.
Respected honourable members, we will do our introduction.
The National Assembly Committee on Transport met representatives from the Ministry of Transport, National Treasury, the Attorney General Office, Kenya Airways, Kenya Airports Authority, Kenya Civil Aviation, and the Competition Authority of Kenya to discuss the proposed nationalization of Kenya Airways through a partnership plan with Kenya Airports Authority.
CAS Chris Obure, is this a merger of KQ and KAA or not? Just simple and direct.
Both institutions are being brought together to consolidate assets, but they will be operating independently.
According to the law of the competition, and the information provided by the Ministry of Transport to the Competition Authority, there is not a merger as per the purview of Competition Act number 12 of 2010.
Kenya Airways' privately initiated investment proposal to partner with Kenya Airports Authority has raised concerns, given that KQ has been making losses running into billions.
The whole bill is not actually addressing the issues, especially the financial, the managerial issues of KQ. So even if the bill comes forth and it's passed and the president assents to it, then we may not eventually save KQ.
With regard to the losses and the state of the national carrier. This bill is by and large trying to address our competition, international competitiveness.
The government of the Republic of Kenya has issued a sovereign guarantee in the tune of $750 million US. That is roughly about 75 billion Kenya shillings. So if Kenya Airways was to collapse today, that amount would fall due. And the bankers would be very happy because they would generally receive their money back.
The Law Society of Kenya argues the establishment of the Kenya Aviation Corporation is irregular and unconstitutional. The partnership plan is also set to flout procurement laws and accountability.
But Chair, what we provided for is an open and accountable framework to be approved by the cabinet and also to be approved by Parliament.
You want to turn National Assembly into auditors. You want them to be now the ones who want, because as we just do oversight.
Stakeholders have questioned the establishment of the National Civil Aviation Council that shall be chaired by the President.
The Law Society of Kenya, they came and told us that this is not your bill. It is a bill of some private people. Can you tell the people of Kenya and this committee so that when we are making our decision next week that this is actually a government bill? Is it a government bill?
The Office of the Attorney General took instructions from the ministry, not from third parties.
If we allowed Kenya Airways to die, the consequences will be disastrous for this country.
The committee plans to table its report to the House for debate next week. Pate Kamimo, KTN News.
Now, Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha